Not a day goes by without black men getting lied on by black women.
I do want to bring up, and to me, I feel like this is something not to point fingers or the blame, because I feel like when you divide, obviously that's when you conquer, right? But a big part of the people that I know was not going for Kamala, let's just talk about that whole situation. It wasn't us. It wasn't the black women that wasn't going out and voting. Honestly, I spoke to a lot of black men.
You hate black women. You can't say you don't now. You actively voted against black women.
To you black men who your fragile ego couldn't take a black woman in office.
And they were not going out to vote.
Statistics tell us that most black men that voted did vote for Kamala.
Exactly. Well, I'm talking about people like now on radio, I have a lot of people that call in and they made it very, very clear that they were never going to vote for Kamala ever.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
This word feminism, is that the word? Feminism is a cap. That's the word that sound cool to you. Most women who claim feminism are women who are not happy.
I really do not like crying on the internet, but I'm not even about to pretend like this that I'm finna be embarrassed about, bro. Like, I ain't never been so devastated behind an election. And it's just like, when you a black woman surrounded by black men and they say all this like, oh, he's not that bad, and oh, he just hates everyone, bro. Like, it was my brother homeboy I was talking to the other day, a black man, and I found out that he's a Trump supporter. I'm like, he does not like you. And he was like, oh no, he just don't like everybody.
What disappoints me the most is black men. I'm not even going to talk about Latino men. I'm going to let their people deal with them. But I'm going to talk about black men and how y'all could have made such a big difference in all of this. See those percentage of black men that chose to vote for Trump because I got a on y'all shoulder. Most of y'all can't do anything.
Police don't start killing you young one by one by one.
Next time that a black man died at the hands of the police, the same black men that voted for Trump, I want y'all to be front line.
Black women, it's just us. It's just us, and we have to lock in and organize together.
Let me tell you something, man. Mental stability, emotional intelligence, character, integrity, commitment to excellence. Where the f anywhere? Where is it? Where you gonna find that? Where are you gonna find somebody who actually is going to have your back to the point where they have to go against the system to take care of you?
And here we go. It's been almost a year since this election happened, and that information has been out there. Exit polls, the data, hard facts, and this lady absolutely refuses to believe it. She's espousing that blah, 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 but they were doing just after the election. Miss L'Oreal, yes, the same lady who was absolutely embarrassed by Michael B. Jordan.
Flashback.
Oh, the corny kid, right?
No, I did not say that. Well, you're not corny anymore.
Hell no to the no.
I did it because I'm like, oh, this is a big moment for him. Yeah, I don't have no ill feelings. Crazy to me when people are like, well, you didn't defend her when she called him corny. And I'm like, and he's not defending me right now when everybody's calling me a bully.
You see, polite savages, this is the ethos of the modern woman. When they are found to be wrong, they won't apologize. No accountability. It'll just keep blossoming and blossoming and let that rumor swirl, because a good lie is much better than an inconvenient truth. This feminism washed with liberalism is absolutely a mind virus when it's uncontrolled. Because this lady actually had the facts for almost a year, and still a lie she chose to told.
Feminism destroyed America.
Why you say that?
Because feminism was the white woman's fight with her man. Her man treated her like that. The black woman wasn't getting treated like the white woman. So the white woman, because the black woman
You drinking wine?
Yeah, go ahead. Because the black woman would go to work with the white woman. Yeah. They would exchange stories.
You know Gloria Steinem? Here, let me give you a hint. So I was reading an online article to which I came across something that I didn't know about Gloria. It talks about Gloria's new book, My Life on the Road, recounting her life journeys and travels, but look at the bottom paragraph. What is often missed or mischaracterized, however, is the work she did as a CIA agent. Steinem was a spook. What follows is a fact sheet about Gloria Steinem's operations against the various social and political movements in America, particularly her role in creating a hateful and virulent strain of black feminism that attacks black men while partnering with the white establishment.
The black woman's relationship mindset was distorted in the 80s with soap operas. That fantasy they grew up watching.
Yeah.
Sir, your credit card has been declined. Oh no.
Sir, your loan application has been denied.
But I don't understand.
Huh?
How did they get all of my info?
Greetings, you polite savages. You know, we gotta come to grips that this economy is gigajacked. And there's folks out there whose entire job is to sell, buy, and steal your information and trade it on the web like a busted bootleg stock market. It's a big game, it's a big club, and you ain't in it.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it.
And a few years ago, I was in the Philippines on a business trip. And on the last day, 2 hours before our closing dinner, I found out that my bank account was totally wiped out. I had to make emergency calls home, get Western Union wired to me so I can actually complete the transaction. And if it could happen to me, it could definitely happen to you. And that's why we partnered with Aura, the sponsor of this stream. You see, Aura searches the web for your information, actively scrubs it, sends you alerts when you've been exposed, and offers a host of different electronic devices to help you control your finances. Use the link pinned in the description for a 2-week trial. And that's long enough for you to try the service and find out exactly what they have to offer you. We don't endorse many products here at the THPPP Network. We are selective indeed, but trust me, it's better to have this and stop these issues before it starts than to be stranded out there trying to figure it out in real time. Sometimes you just don't want to handle the tip, you dig?
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
White feminism, white lesbian, sorry to call y'all, you get the picture. Yeah, they came and up America's, they the ecosystem. They say there's plenty of fish in the sea. It ain't no more since feminism. Now you got women want to play quarterback against Tom Brady.
And I first came across the radar of black men when she put a book called Black Macho and the Myth of the Superwoman by Michelle Wallace on the cover of Miss Magazine, to which she controlled. Let's read on. The book was written by a black feminist and activist, quote unquote, named Michelle Wallace, who came out of nowhere. She was in her early 20s, yet she was being touted as the leader of black feminism. In the book, Wallace called abolitionists like Harriet Tubman and Sojourner Truth ugly and stupid for supporting black men. She called black revolutionaries chauvinist macho pigs and advised black women to go it alone. Go it alone? Do it alone? Mm-hmm.
So they run to a word like feminism so that they can have something to stand on.
Polite savages. The enemy is slick. The enemy is cunning. And when you're least expecting it, the enemy will pounce and destroy you from within. But sometimes, my friend, you're sleeping with the enemy. Ladies, gentlemen, and polite savages, we are now about to embark on a journey sure to anger feminists and modern women alike. The only thing we can do is guarantee to tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth as we see it. So there's nothing else left to do but get on into it. Are you ready? Let's go.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist.
Well, you polite savages, we have another situation, and it's permeating throughout the idiom of the community. It seems like it's been almost a year and these ladies haven't gotten over the election. Well, I understand. Sometimes you have to learn and accept how to lose. You have to learn and accept that everything you want in this world you don't get. But you see, we've told these women, especially the modern women, that they get everything that they want. They can have it all, up and down, left to right, side to side, front and back, three-wheel motion. These ladies are absolutely not understanding that when things don't go their way, they still have to get back and build. But what do we see here? We see a new level of insolence rising up where these ladies will absolutely blame man for everything. When's the last time any of you took accountability, said it was your fault? Man, one of the things that a man may never hear is a woman apologizing. You see, this lady has access to all the stats and facts in the world, but she's not concerned with that. What she's concerned with is that she feels that she lost and her side lost unfairly. But just think about that. If you have stats and facts and you choose to believe otherwise because you're biased, well, ma'am, you are living in a world of delusion. And that's why you're by yourself, because nobody wants to live in a world of delusion with you. And if you do have somebody with you in that world of delusion, the only thing you have is 2 delusional individuals. Get 3 more, you can have a trio. 4 more, you can have a group. 5 more, you have a whole bunch of dumbasses doing the same damn thing at the same damn time. Arrested Development. Blows your mind, don't it? Damn.
The average black woman in America don't get no older than about 14. So just talk to her and deal with her like you dealing with a 14-year-old. Don't come at her like you dealing with an equal, because she's not going to be able to accept that. You got to go way back.
Now, this is a profound statement. She, being a black woman, said the average black woman is like dealing with a 14-year-old. Now, did I get it right?
Yeah, right. And she even said we, so she's including herself. She's not speaking.
I am in so much agreement with that statement because I have talked to women my age and they don't care what you say.
And not all women, but when KKK Keisha can't get her way, when she's frustrated, she'll run right into the demon's lair, to the dragon himself, the grand dragon, and ask for help. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the ultimate sleeping with an enemy moment when you thought that it was safe, but it's not safe, because they'll absolutely show their hatred for the man that they're supposed to love and ask for help from the men that will happily delete them. Damn.
It's just black men, and we actually want non-black men's help in this corrections that you speak of.
So what are the corrections that you're looking for specific?
Force, because that's the only thing that's gonna work.
But I mean, what are you looking for black men to arrive at? A place of understanding of like what do you want to see?
Well, we believe that there is no hope for them. That we don't believe in changing their minds. We don't. But I'm trying not to say what I really want to say because you're on stage. But if they could not exist.
I haven't heard on the opposite end black men saying anything as harmful, as hateful as the type of rhetoric I'm hearing from black women. Their version of we hate women is us being critical of them.
Many black women were being used as tools and were right-hand mans of white supremacy. If you're a black man, those statements aren't coming out of a vacuum. This ideology isn't coming out of a vacuum. There are people that are women are listening to that's causing and creating much of the divide that we're talking about. And they're supporting them, they're working together, they're looking out for each other, and then when it comes to politics, they vote in alignment.
This sounds like black women, and it sounds like they're consorting with a white man. And that's interesting alone because it's the same women who say non-black people shouldn't have a say in black people's issues. It's a common theme that we hear amongst black women who say, oh, you know, white women and white people should not be in these conversations about black people's issues. But this is clearly black women talking to a white man about their hatred for their own men. And they really think that this is going to go in their favor. I don't think they realize what's happening. This is insane to me, y'all.
I've never heard of another group of women conspiring openly with the enemy to delete their own men. You see, the problem is in the community that any disagreement is called misogyny. Any disagreement is called tyranny. And it's not a disagreement. What these ladies are doing here, that's tyranny. Conspiring to have someone deleted, that's tyranny. Deleting babies because they're black men, that's tyranny. You got to understand the situation that we're in. Men have been calling it out, and then you want to call it a gender war. Well, one thing is true, my friend. There was no gender war until we had a microphone. But when it was just y'all espousing your BS and no pushback, you were in hog heaven. But ma'am, those days are long gone, and we ain't going nowhere. You dig?
But let's look at the data. And what the data says is that black men support black women. Black women support black women the most. Yeah. But the next highest support system, black men.
Now, black women are beautiful, and it's
they are.
That they became.
But if you start talking to them, they ugly. If you can find the most beautiful black girl, but when you talk to a man, it's ugly in the mother. She got some stinking thinking.
Thank you for watching the TIP Network. Follow us on all social media outlets and ask yourself one burning question. Can you handle the tip? Boom. We're out.
We found true happiness.